This video was made for the English 9B course at PVCS. We will be looking into how diction is used in Fahrenheit 451. Diction is the way in which words are used in speech or writing. In other words, diction is all about the author's word choice. There are many different types of diction. There's literal versus figurative, active versus passive, denotative versus connotative, concrete versus abstract, objective versus subjective, and many, many more. But today we're going to focus on connotation. Connotation is the associated or secondary meaning of a word or expression in addition to its explicit or primary meaning. Depending on our experiences, certain words have positive, negative, or neutral connotations. For example, if we look at the word frugal, a frugal person is somebody who is smart with their money, somebody who clips coupons or finds the best deals, shops when there's sales. But if we say that somebody is stingy, then we mean that they don't want to spend their money on anything that they don't have to. Both words, frugal and stingy, suggest that somebody does not want to spend their money, that they both want to save money, but one sounds much more positive than the other. That's connotation. If you turn to page 11 of Fahrenheit 451, I'll be reading a passage near the bottom of the page. He opened the bedroom door. It was like coming into a cold, marbled room of a mausoleum after the moon has set. Complete darkness, not a hint of the silver world outside, the windows tightly shut, the chamber a tomb world where no sound from the great city could penetrate. Now let's highlight the words that Bradbury used to describe Montag's room. We have cold, mausoleum, complete darkness, windows tightly shut, the chamber a tomb world where no sound from the great city could penetrate. Now let's put all those words in a list and we get these short descriptions. Cold marbled room, tightly shut, mausoleum, a tomb world, darkness, no sound. Stop. Please pause this presentation and complete task number 1. Come back to the presentation and press play to continue. Now let's look at another passage from the book. Let's look at page 12. His wife stretched on the bed, uncovered and cold, like a body displayed on the lid of a tomb, her eyes fixed to the ceiling by invisible threads of steel, immovable. The room was indeed empty. Okay, let's highlight the words used to describe Mildred and the bedroom. We have uncovered and cold, like a body displayed on the lid of a tomb. We have the word empty. Stop. Please pause this presentation to complete task number 2. Come back to the presentation and press play to continue. Now we're going to look at more quotes describing Mildred and Montag's relationship. He stood very straight and listened to the person on the bed in the completely featureless night. The woman on the bed was no more than a hard stratum of marble they had reached. This machine pumped all the blood from the body and replaced it with fresh blood and serum. Standing over the silent woman, Montag looked at this woman. All right, let's notice the repeating words. The person, the woman, the body, the silent woman, this woman. Stop. Please stop this presentation and complete task number 3. When you have completed task number 3, you may continue by pressing play. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation, and I hope you have learned something about diction in Fahrenheit 451.